Hello, this is Gemma from the Crafty Little Gem, and thanks for joining me today. So I've just been going through my uploads for YouTube, and I seem to have got halfway through, and it's only recorded the back bit and not the front bit. So we're going to start again, just up to the stamping, and then I'll inlay the rest of the video to go together. So in this tutorial we are using the Merriest Moment stamps and die set, and we are creating this card here. So what we are going to do is, it opens up from the side, so everything else is ready on the channel just to upload. I just need to add this in. So we're going in with the poinsettia to start off with and inking that up, and then we can pop that to one side. And in the tutorial it comes back and it shows you that I've already die cut that out, and it's ready to go. So the next thing we're going to do is, I want that in there. We're going to bring a piece of cardstock in, and this measures 3 1/4 by 5 1/2. I have got the die that go, if I can pick it up, let's bring it round. I have got the die for the poinsettia, and I'm just going to lay that on to see where I want my poinsettia to sit, just randomly, just as a guide, not really as a definite if that's where it's going to go. I'm just going to pop that away so I don't lose that, and I'm also going to pop this Poppy Parade away because I've covered myself in it once already and I've got it on me again. But what we're going to go in with is some Mossy Meadow, and we are using the fern leaf to start off with. And this one, because there's our point of where we want the flower, I'm going to stamp and then stamp off. I'm going to go across there, stamp and stamp off, and then I'm going to come to this bottom, stamp and stamp off. So I've got like a little triangle going on here. I'm going to get rid of that. We're going to then come in with this one here, and we are going to go in with Shaded Spruce with this one. So we're going to just turn the carousel round, find the Shaded Spruce. Oh, sorry about that bang. And I'm just going to go in and fill those gaps up. On the rest of it, it will show that I stamped and then I stamped off again with that one. You can do the same, or you could just leave it to how I'm doing it now. That's up to you. And then we have got the little splashes. So this one we're going to go in with Old Olive. So I've got this one, and I'm just splashing these around to create a background for you. And then I think that's all I need, because then it goes on and stamps the sentiment here and adds your little bits in here. So I hope that if the video doesn't look right, that'll explain what's happened. But that's as far as we need to get, and then I can add the next bit in. But these are absolutely fabulous. So again, that's the card that we're doing, and then we should carry on. Thank you, bye bye. So we are back. I have found my topper, which is out of the Christmas Rose, and it's this one down here. So we will grab that one out like so, and on here it says I stamped it in Poppy Parade. So we will go back round to the Juicy Poppy Parade, and we're having it in this corner, just like so. I'm not bothered that it's gone over this bit, and there, so we can get that cleaned off and put back. There we go. Get that popped away. Up there, and that back in the box. We can remove this Stampin piece that I use, and we are left with these now. Oh yes, I only do need 4. I don't know why I've got 5 at all. So I have got 4 pieces of 1/2 inch by 5.5, and they are going to get transferred onto the bottom here with a little lip. So I am going to use my liquid glue just slightly on the edge. I'm going to leave that where it is, and I'm going to take my card to my edge, and I am going to do about 1/8 of an inch where it comes over. So I'm then going to take this one, see if I can line it up, because I'm looking at this bottom bit here. Use my card slightly. I want it to be about there. And that is our border. We can do that again. And the last piece. And a slight border again, like so. Right, so we're going to take those out of the way because we've done that stamping. We are going to cut this piece in half. So these are obviously long ways, so we are going to score this one. Get our trimmer in. Is there any? No. So we are going to score this one at 5 7/8. We're then going to turn this one round, and instead of scoring this one, we're cutting, and that will give us 2 pieces of longer cards, like so. So again, you'll have a lip, and that is just so the card opens up easier. So we've got a tiny little lip at the back there. Burnish those cards down, and what we're going to do now is just going to lay those in the middle. We're going to cut this bit off because we do want them to be the same, and that is at 5.5. So we can bring our trimmer back in. I did this quite a while ago, and just on that open edge I've cut that down to 5.5. So again, on that open edge, my folded edge is on the 5.5 side, and I've just trimmed them down. That will now sit and go from end to end. Lovely. Right, so some adhesive on the back. Make sure it's the right way up, and you want about the same amount top and bottom. That one can go out the way. We do the same for this one. Make sure it's the right way up. Pull that one down a little bit. You're probably looking at about 1/2 inch top and bottom, just short of, I'd say. And that's what we have. I've then got 2 pieces of ribbon that measure 6 1/4. And what I'm actually going to do is pop a little bit of double-sided tape in the middle of both of those. I do want my dots out as well. We're going to take the backing off and we're just going to hoop it over and round. That's a little bit too short on that side. We do want it to come over. So again, a nice hoop and to come round. And then we've just got some twine. Now I'm just going to get it in my fingers and wrap it round, and then that's going to go in the middle. Let's get our miniature glue dots out. If I can, I'm going to pop one in the middle there, and then I just want to get that, and then I can start fiddling about like so. I'm going to get another miniature glue dot. That's going to go in the middle there. Where's that bit that was holding that down? There. Again, just get it in my fingers and wrap it up. Pop that in there, because I am going to then pull one of these over to the other side and you can manipulate them a little bit. I have gone ahead and die cut these out. I'm just going to give them a little bit of shape, not too much. And we are just going to adhere one to another at an angle. So that one's in there and that one is in there. And then I think the best thing to do again with this is just go in with some of our tape. Turn them over and have that in the middle on the back. You can then pop your string wherever you want it to be. I'll have that up there because it will, once it's on, it will hold. And that one is there. I'm just going to get some of my gems, and it looks like I went in with some of these ones. So I'm going to grab my favourite tool. I know I say it all the time, but it's brilliant. And I'm just going to pop 1 and 2 in the middle there. I can pop those away and they will fit in a normal size envelope. And that is our card done. So I'll bring the box in. That's the card that we went off, and we went for the landscape box on this one. So my, let's see, Mossy Meadow cardstock is 6 1/4 by 4 3/8, and my white stamped cardstock is 5 7/8 by 4. And with this one again we just did exactly the same. So thank you ever so much everybody for watching. I hope you liked that one today, and I shall hopefully see you for the next one, and bye bye for now. Thanks for joining me.